Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Hamburg High School here for Section 6 boys baseball action between the Williamsville East Flames and the home team, the Hamburg Bulldogs. Mark Johnson along with Tom Prince. And Tom, it's a nice day, but it's a windy one.
Yeah, you can really hear the wind right now in our headset, so we're going to do everything we can right now to help get through this. It dies down, sometimes it picks up, so we're going to get some little gusts as we are actually up on top of the press box to actually deliver this one to you today.
Williamsville East comes in here at 9-2 and 5-0 in the conference, and they're led, of course, by their slugging catcher, Joe Mack.
Yeah, no doubt. We all know it. If you haven't heard the story, you're going to see behind home plate, there are going to be probably about 15 to 20 scouts back there that are looking at Joe Mack, as Joe Mack is right now being looked at for the Major League Baseball draft. We've heard it can go as high as 10, somewhere between 10 and 40, but is absolutely a potential first rounder. And when you look at some of the things he does behind the dish and what he brings to the team as a catcher, you'd understand completely why he's being looked at. And he absolutely is one of the best in the area and we're going to be talked about for years to come.
The Hamburg Bulldogs coming in here at 7-4. They're 6-0 in the conference, and on the mound for them is the right-hander Nolan Smith, wearing number 14. He'll get the start today for the Bulldogs. Behind the plate is Mr. Reese back there. So let's go through this Will East lineup. Leading off will be number 17, the catcher Joe Mack. Michael Stelfreich is the shortstop. Batting third, Nathan Milk. And batting fourth, the cleanup spot, the pitcher, Cooper Rosano. Batting fifth, the first baseman, Glenn McLeay. Batting sixth, Jacob Cohn. Batting seventh, number 11, Owen Valley. Batting eighth, Ryan Skidmore. And batting ninth, Adrian Wojciechowski. So Joe Mack will step into the batter's box here. Tom, the left-hander, looking to get things started here for the Flames as we're getting ready to get underway here.
I'll tell you this, those of you may not have heard a lot about Nolan Smith. He's a sophomore that's coming up. I'm telling you, he's got a great fastball. He's already pitched on the national stage. This kid's for real. First
pitch is way up high and outside, so ball one to start this ball game off. 74 degrees here in Hamburg, and about, you can hear it, about a 15, 16 mile an hour wind coming out of the southwest area. Pitch on the way, and taking a strike was Mack. 1-1 count here. A warm day, but a windy one here at Hamburg High School. The right-hander gets the sign, and he delivers. And it's up top, missing high, ball two. Both teams unbeaten in the conference. Good chance you'll see these teams in the playoffs here in a couple of weeks. Pitch on the way, and that's up top, and Mack takes it for a ball, so it's 3-1 the count here, Tom.
Mack's seen a lot of walks right now, and in that leadoff spot, putting him on base constantly will come back and bite you.
And he walks as he takes the pitch, the fifth pitch to the at-bat outside, and Mack goes down to first base, and a base runner aboard for the Flames.
And Joe's seen a lot of that. Hasn't seen a lot of pitches right there, and being walked around all season, not getting the pitches he really wants to be able to drive, but he's getting on base, making it happen.
And a pitch outside to Michael Stelrich, who's at shortstop tonight. Left-handed hitter. Waits as Mack takes a decent lead off of first base. Smith gets a sign, pitch, and that ball's fisted foul toward the Hamburg dugout. 1-1 count.
And so today, I get a chance to cover Hamburg and Nolan Smith. Tomorrow evening, I'm going to be off to Gowanda, where I'm going to cover his dad, who coaches Gowanda, Tim Smith. I'll be there tomorrow evening.
Smith gets the sign. There goes Mack on the run, and he's going to get in there for a stolen base. Mack had a tremendous jump, and Reese on the throw for the Bulldogs. From the catcher spot, Jacob Reese, and he got the ball out of the glove pretty well, but Mack beat the throw. So Mack's down at second base here with nobody down. Smith, the pitch. And that's another high ball. So Joe Mack down at second base. The Flames trying to get on the board early here as that wind keeps whipping in here from our broadcast location. Pitch is strike three. Caught him looking on the outside, so Stronrick's down on strikes. And that'll bring up Nathan Milk. Milk, the center fielder, swings from the right-hand side with one down here. Smith gets his sign, deals, and it's another pitch that's high and inside. Right now, it looks like Mr. Smith having some control problems here. Nathan checks back at Joe Mack at second base, now looks toward the plate. And another pitch almost in the same spot, high ball two.
You can see though, Mark, he's not missing by much, right? And he doesn't want to groove any. These hitters, this top of this lineup is really strong for Will East. He's not going to groove anything.
The pitch and a bouncing ball foul down the left field side. So it's a 2-1 count to Milk. With Cooper Rosano, the pitcher and the cleanup hitter on deck. Smith looks back at Mack. Looks back again and once again, and now comes to the plate. And that pitch is way high. Mack had a good sizable lead there off of second base, but no throw down to second.
He's aggressive, and trust me, for a catcher, he's got speed. He will take off, as we just saw once already, but he will not be afraid if he gets a jump to go.
Pitch on the way, and it is a ball. So walking is Milk. He'll go down the first. So then at first and second for the Flames, and that brings up Rosano. Pitching here tonight, Tom, and hitting cleanup.
Almost both pitchers mirroring each other, as we're going to see. Nolan's going to bat third for his team.
So 2 men on for the Flames. Pitch. And that is high for a ball. So when Smith misses, it's obviously he's missing high.
Yeah, you can see maybe he just needs to extend a little bit more in that mound.
The pitch on the way, and another pitch high, almost the same spot. Ball two. 2 men on for the Flames, and now a little discussion at the mound.
You know, for those of you who don't know Derek Hill, the coach right here, is, man, I got to tell you, one of the most positive men you want to be around. He really is just a fantastic coach, fantastic guy, fantastic person to be around. I mean, I can't talk about the adjectives when it comes to Derek Hill. He just really is a great guy, and he's done a great job of leading this program. And I'll tell you, he's really led it because he's had some top pitchers already come through this area, and he's still got them, as we're seeing one today, and we're going to see another one tomorrow.
Smith gets a sign from Reese, delivers, and that's fouled back right up over the screen. In the field for Hamburg, it's hovering over at third, Gonzalez at short, Holst at second base, Chafee's playing first, Oswald in left field, Murrell in center, and Swayak out in right field here as Smith delivers. Ooh, and that was a little bit over to the batter's head there. Nice play by Reese to contain that.
Already, this is the 19th pitch of the inning, and 19 pitches so far for Nolan Smith. And still only one out. Looking for that ground ball double play to try to get out of this.
The pitch from Smith. And that's in there for a strike. So he came back down low and caught the corner for a strike. And it's nice when that wind calms down.
It really is. I was just about to say, boy, we got calm, and then boom, it picks right back up.
Men at first and second for the Flames. The pitch. Foul back again is Rosano hanging in there. A 2-2 count to the Flames pitcher. Batting cleanup here. Smith looks back at Mack. Mack not moving much. Pitch on the way and swing and miss. Struck him out. So that's 2 down. And Tom Smith trying to get out of this jam by himself now.
But boy, I'll tell you, you know, for Struggling with the zone just a little bit, right? Been high there. If he can get out of this one right here and not give up any runs, that'll be a big start right there for Smith as he actually battles through.
The second baseman, Glenn McLay, swing and a miss. Strike one. Wearing 22. Flames in their yellow tops with the white pants, the red helmets, the red numbers. Smith deals, and that's fouled straight back up over the screen. There's nobody on the football field back there. We've had three in a row. Go back there. Hamburg in their home dark purple jerseys with the white numerals, white pants, and the dark caps. Pretty sharp looking uniforms for both teams here tonight. Smith deals, and that ball's hit to the third baseman. He'll go over to second, make the force play there, and they're on at the inning, so they get out of the damage. After a half inning, no score. And you're listening and watching Section 6 Boys Baseball here on WesternNewYorkAthletics.com. We'll be right back.
When it's time to sell your home, start with a visit to howardhanna.com, ranked the #1 real estate site for sellers. A few clicks will show you the sales price you can expect for your home. We can get you the most money in the quickest amount of time because we know where the local buyers are and how to reach them. So if it's time to sell your home, visit howardhanna.com today, and we'll match you with a local Howard Hanna agent to sell your home fast.
I love being home.
At Chiro First Wellness, your health and well-being is our passion. Let us take care of you and your family like one of our own.
Chiro First Wellness Center is dedicated to providing patients long-term relief and teaching them how to continue taking care of themselves. With a blend of different techniques, services, and personalized treatment plans, we'll help you find wellness in a way that's right for you. Between chiropractic care, spinal decompression, nutritional counseling, massage therapy, custom orthotics, and more, your relief is in our hands. If twisting, popping, and cracking intimidate you, our Pro Adjuster restores the same range of motion as a physical adjustment would with gentle, repeated tapping.
Dr. Mo at Chiro First has been taking care of my back needs for the past 4 years. His staff treats you like family. I've had the traction, I've had the massage done, and every time leave here feeling fresh and brand new.
Chiro First Wellness Center. Your health and well-being. Our passion.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Hamburg High School here at the ball field. And no score here. We go to the bottom of the first inning. Leading it off for the Bulldogs is number 24, Evan Chafee. And he's a hard-hitting right-hander, Tom.
Yeah, Evan Chafee right now, I'm going to tell you, and Evan's a lefty. You'll see come up right here. So Evan is another one who I got a chance to interview for the Diamond Report, and he is going to be off to the University of Alabama, and absolutely one of the star pitchers in the area, and you're going to see him get a chance to go tomorrow in this one. But I'll tell you, think about this. We got one player looking at the draft, another player here at the University of Alabama. Just look at what Western New York is delivering as far as baseball players, and we got two stars right here today.
The pitch, it's in there for a strike from Rossano. Hard throwing right-hander who's really had a strenuous pregame workout with his catcher, Joe Mack. He's ready to go. Pitch on the way, that's high, ball one. So 1-1 count here to Evan Chafee.
You can really see how Joe just really runs the pitching staff, right? You saw it here today.
Pitch on the way, and that's blooped up in the air. Left fielder coming on, and the shortstop going to call him off and make a nice play there. And Stelrick gets the out here for the Flames. One down. That ball looked like it had a chance to get to shallow left field, Tom, but the wind pushed it and held it up, and the shortstop made a nice play. Well, that'll bring up Holst for Hamburg. Nate Holst, the second baseman, hitting for the right-hand side with one down. And the pitch. ball is hit to the second baseman and flips it over to first, makes a nice play there. Play gets the second out here for Williamsville East. 2 up, 2 down here in the bottom of the first inning. The pitcher, Nolan Smith, wearing number 14 today for the Bulldogs. Hitting from the left-handed side. Pitch on the way, and it's fisted foul on the third base side.
You can see the fans right there. Got to move out of the way out of that one. Fans are close to the field here.
They sure are, especially looking down that third base line. A little too close for my comfort. Pitch on the way, swing and a miss, strike 2. So out in front is Rosano. 0-2 here on his counter pitching meet. Pitch. Swing and a miss, struck him out, and that's the inning. No hits, no runs, and after one complete, it's a 0-0 score here from Hamburg.
At Chiro First Wellness, your health and well-being is our passion. Let us take care of you and your family like one of our own.
Chiro First Wellness Center is dedicated to providing patients long-term relief and teaching them how to continue taking care of themselves. With a blend of different techniques, services, and personalized treatment plans, we'll help you find wellness in a way that's right for you. Between chiropractic care, spinal decompression, nutritional counseling, massage therapy, custom orthotics, and more, your relief is in our hands. If twisting, popping, and cracking intimidate you, our Pro Adjuster restores the same range of motion as a physical adjustment would with gentle, repeated tapping.
Dr. Mo at Chiro First has been taking care of my back needs for the past 4 years. His staff treats you like family. I've had the traction, I've had the massage done, and every time leave here feeling fresh and brand new.
Chiro First Wellness Center. Your health and well-being. Our passion.
All right, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. No score here between Hamburg and Williamsville East. 2 unbeaten teams in this ECIC conference. That's a no score here. Mark Johnson along with Tom Prince. Tom, interesting first inning. And the Flames will try to get something going here again in their top half of the second.
Yeah, Rosano looked very strong coming out here in the bottom of the first right there. You know, and Nolan Smith battled in his first inning, but did a great job of just 2 walks, left him right there. Now he's got to focus on to make sure he's got that clean inning so that pitch count doesn't get really high.
Right-handed hitting Jacob Clowen on, and he takes his strike from Smith. Start this inning off. High-level clouds starting to take the sun out of the play a little bit here. Pitch inside for ball, 1-1. No score here from Hamburg High School. And we've got softball going on across the street. A lot of traffic out there. Pitch on the way, and that's inside for a ball as well. So it's 2-1. The count on Clone. Smith gets his sign, deals, and a ball is hit down the right field line, way back, going back there, and can't get it. It's a Smyack. He'll get it in, but it's a stand-up double for Jacob Clone. Smyack had a good jump in that ball. Tyler Smyack out in right field, but he could not run it down. It got to the corner and did a good job just to hold him at a 2-bagger, Tom.
Well, you wonder if the wind actually had an effect on that, right? The wind actually hold that ball up a little bit longer.
So a leadoff double for the Flames. They're trying to get something going here. They had 2 men on last inning, couldn't score anybody. Swing and a miss on the batter. That's Owen Valley, the first baseman. That wind continues to howl here at Hamburg High School. Smith looks back at the runner at second. And now he's going to force the batter, Valley, to step out of the box, getting time from the umpire. And we're ready to go. Smith gets a sign, the pitch, and that's in there for a strike.
So at the end of this at-bat, Mark, I'll explain some of the features that we have going on right now on our broadcast.
Sounds good. Smith And that ball is hit to the shortstop. He's only plays over at first base and drags the first baseman off the bag. So Chafee got dragged off the bag there on the long throw from Gonzalez. And down the third goes Clone, and safe at first is Valley. So men on the corners here with nobody out.
I'm going to see Valley going to run here, right? If it's not this pitch, expect him going the next one. Don't be surprised to see get him down in second base or force the throw to try to get a run here early.
The right fielder, Skidmore, up the bat. The right-hander, swing and a miss for a strike. Ryan Skidmore got a chance to do some damage here with nobody down here in this top half of the second inning. Smith's pitch, and that's just a bit high for a ball.
So you can see right now on our graphics, we've got averages on there. That's the team average so far in this game. So you can get just an understanding of what some of the graphics are.
Ball is hit down the left field line, but way foul, and that one's going to make its way across the street. I'm glad I parked about 40, 50 yards south of it. A lot of cars over there.
I think you got to be more worried about driving by almost than over there in that parking lot.
Right. The long foul ball there, so the 1-2 pitch on the way here. Smith needs an out badly. Pitch, and that's fouled back over the screen. Skidmore stays alive. Got Valley at first. And Jacob Clone over at third base. And still nobody out here. In the top of the second inning. Pitch, curveball missed. 2-2 the count. Boy, if that wind would just stay right there, Tom.
It would be perfect, wouldn't it?
Feel the temperature go up too when the wind stops blowing. Smith gets his sign, looked over at first base, now he comes back to the plate, struck out his man. A one down here for the Bulldogs. A big strikeout there for Nolan Smith.
Can see if he can battle through another inning, right? I mean, you had a deep double right there. Unfortunately, an error on the second play right there, but still, you can sit here, get a double play, and get out of this inning still.
Brings up Adrian Wojciechowski. Batting out of the ninth hole, wearing number 4. Wojciechowski's got a chance to try to bring a run in here with something hit to the right side, possibly.
And big at bat when you got Joe Max sitting on the on-deck circle.
The pitch, and that ball is looped, and it's going to be a base hit to right field. And a 1 run's going to score. And the ball is thrown away, and fortunately the third baseman was there to back it up. So that's a base hit and a run for Wojciechowski. Give him an RBI. And a solid base hit. And now Joe Max steps in with just 1 down, Tom, and this is what you're talking about, power against power. Joe Mack takes a look at Smith. Smith takes a look at his catcher, Reese. Waits for the sign. 2 men on, first and second, with 1 down. Top of the second inning. Pitch. Down low, and Mack lets it go for a ball. Both men for the Flames leading off a little bit. Sneaking in behind the runner there was Chafee. Thought they might have had a play on there. Chafee got in behind him pretty quickly, but Smith was not looking his way. Now he's more worried about the guy at second. Pitch. And that's outside as well. Reese with a nice stop there. Smith gets his sign. He's got to worry about Joe Mack. Hard-hitting Joe Mack. Pitch. And that's in there for a strike. 1-2 count. Excuse me, 2-1. The Flames trying to add to their lead here. They're up 1-0. Pitch on the way. And that's outside as well. Mack walked last time up and looking to possibly walk again here to load the bases up.
Tell you, Will East, the bottom of the order, does the damage so far here in the second inning. Comes up big.
Michael Stelreck on deck, the shortstop. Okay, Smith takes a look back, now comes to the plate, and it's high. He walked him again. Mack draws another walk. That's 2 walks for Joe Mack. And the bases are loaded. So 2 bases on balls there for Mack. And Stelreck has got a big opportunity here with the bases juiced.
You're going to see the corners come in right now to try to get the play at home. Middle's going to stay back and try to get a double play.
Pitch in there for a strike. Smith buried that one. He's in trouble and he knows it. Gonna probably have to do it himself at the plate here. Bases loaded here for Williamsville East. Smith's pitch just missed outside. 1-1 count.
That was Smith's 47th pitch right there is what that was.
Wow. Could be an early day for Mr. Smith. No question about it. Gets his sign. Winds, kicks, delivers, and just missed again outside with another ball, so it's a 2-1 count. Can't make a mistake against Stelreck, or you might find yourself down 3 or 4 runs here. Smith gets his sign, winds, pitch, and it's in there for a strike. Nice pitch there. So 2-2 count to Michael Stelreck. Nathan Milk is on deck, number 10 for the Flames. 1 down here, bases loaded. Chance for Smith to put 1 down here at the plate. Pitch on the way, and he struck him out. What a nice pitch that was, Tom.
Okay, Smith's done a great job of battling, right? Just missing on the zone, but really you can just see him working. He's doing what he can right now to try to get through these innings. If he comes out of this with only 1 run, he really has done a good job.
The pitch to Milk, and that's in there for a strike. So I believe that was his 50th pitch of this game here. We're only in the top of the second.
51st, yeah.
51st pitch. Nolan Smith trying to get out of a jam here. Bases loaded, 2 down, top of the second. He's giving up a run. Here's the pitch on the way. In the dirt, that's going to get away from the catcher, Reese, and no one advances.
Shorter backstop here, though. Not that real big backstop we see in a lot of places, right? It's an automatic walk home on those. This is a shorter backstop, and you've got to make sure you know you get that jump if you're going to try to score.
Pitch was low and got away from Reese, but he turned around and got the ball quickly. Smith, and another pitch that's low, scooped out nicely by Reese. 2-0 to Milk. Smith, and that ball is blooped down in the second baseman's going to flip it over. Looks like a long leg. He's going to call up safe down the line. What a great hustle play there by Nathan Milk.
2-run score, though.
2 runs scoring there on a slow roller that Holst had a little trouble getting to. That ball kind of died in the grass, Tom, and by the time Holst got to it, had to make a quick throw to Chafee, and it was not in time. A great hustle play there by Nathan Milk. Brings up Cooper Rossano. And a pitch is in there for a strike. So they get 2 more across. 3-0 here for the Williamsville East Flames. Smith's pitch. Ball's drilled hard, and that's a base hit, and that's going to get to the gap. 1 run's going to score. Here comes, they're going to send the man from third. Another run's going to score, and just like that, it's 5-0 Williamsville East. A big double there from the pitcher, helping his own cause, Cooper Rossano. That ball found the gap out there between right field and center field, and by the time they tracked it down, Tom, 2 more runs came in.
Yeah. Nobody warming up, though, for Hamburg at this point. So, I mean, they're still going to stay here with Smith.
Glenn McLay fouls a pitch back for a strike. Nolan Smith got himself in trouble. Loaded the bases up, and the Williamsville East Banners did the rest. Scoring 5 runs in this top of the second inning. Here with 2 out. Smith's pitch. High and inside for a ball.
If you think about it, almost all the damage, the only walk this inning was to Mack. Otherwise, all the damage was with the bats.
So Nolan Smith might have been feeling good this morning. He's not feeling good right now. Pitch on the way. That's a strike. They desperately need to get out of this inning here. They cannot allow Rossano to come around and score. Bad enough they're down 5-0. Plenty of ball game left, but down by 5. Pitch on the way, and it's fouled away over the screen.
You wonder how Rossano's going to act to this too, right? This is a long inning right here. How do you come out and answer right now as a pitcher will be the big question. And I'm going to tell you, Hamburg's got to come out and do something right off the bat. You got 4, 5, 6 coming up.
Smith's pitch, and that ball is fisted foul, but a play for Chafee, and he makes the catch, and they're out of the inning, but not before they give up 5 runs after 1.5, 5-0 Williamsville East. And you're watching and listening Section 6 Boys Baseball on Western New York Athletics.com. We'll be right back after these messages.
At Chiro First Wellness, your health and well-being is our passion. Let us take care of you and your family like one of our own.
Chiro First Wellness Center is dedicated to providing patients long-term relief and teaching them how to continue taking care of themselves. With a blend of different techniques, services, and personalized treatment plans, we'll help you find wellness in a way that's right for you. Between chiropractic care, spinal decompression, nutritional counseling, massage therapy, custom orthotics, and more, your relief is in our hands. If twisting, popping, and cracking intimidate you, our Pro Adjuster restores the same range of motion as a physical adjustment would with gentle, repeated tapping.
Dr. Mo at Chiro First has been taking care of my back needs for the past 4 years. His staff treats you like family. I've had the traction, I've had the massage done, and every time leave here feeling fresh and brand new.
Chiro First Wellness Center. Your health and well-being. Our passion.
All right, back here in Hamburg High School, and it's the Williamsville East Flames scoring 5 times there in the top of the second inning. They're up 5-0 here. And, Tom, they got it done with the bats that inning.
Yeah, it really was. I mean, granted, one of them was a slow roller, right? But you've had a couple gappers that were out here. You had a gapper over here. Actually, you had one that went past the right fielder over here. No doubt, the Will East came out hitting. So now this is where a pitcher can really pick up their team even more. You had a long inning. Now can you come out, Rossano, come out and do something big for your team to get them back into their hit real quick?
And the play of the inning to me was the hustle play from Nathan Melk getting down the first base line. He beat out a throw from second baseman, kept the inning alive, and scored 2 runs on top of it. So now we're going to see what Rossano can do as he goes against Nolan Havern, the third baseman, the right-handed hitting, wearing number 7, steps in for the Bulldogs, and they're going to try to get something started here.
Rossano only threw 8 pitches that first inning.
Unbelievable. That's exactly what you want from your pitcher to get out of a first inning. Bottom of the second inning, and the first pitch of it. And that's low and outside for a ball. Havern, who's playing third base today, steps back into batter's box. Rossano gets a sign, fires. Swing and a miss for a strike. 1-1 count. Rossano looks at his catcher, Joe Mack, gets his sign, deals, and that ball is punched down the line, and it's going to be fair. And what a play by Mack. Oh, Mack hits the runner on the way. So Joe Mack had a chance to make a play. Kind of made a fancy little throw there, Tom, and ended up plunking the runner right in the behind. So down to first base goes Havern, and that'll bring up Gonzalez, the shortstop. So Mason Gonzalez steps in, the right-handed hitter. Pitch on the way, and that's a strike. Down 5 runs. Do you start the man at first here, Tom?
Listen, right now you need base hits, you need base runners.
Throw back over to first and back in there in time.
And I'm not sure I want to run on this catcher right now unless you feel you can get an unbelievable jump on the pitcher, which I don't see happening.
Pitch, and they're going to try to square away and bunt. Instead, he fouled it back over the screen. So Hamburg goes back to first base.
See, I'd be looking at the pitcher, right? Do they have a real high leg kick? Is there something there I can get a nice jump on? But you can see Rosano very quick to the plate, right? Not a lot of big leg kick. He goes real quick to the plate, giving Joe Mack a chance to be able to throw people out.
Pitch, and now a long throw from Mack down the first, but back in is Havern safe. Wow, what a gun he's got. No wonder there was a bunch of scouts looking at this kid today. I ran into one of them from the Blue Jays in the parking lot. They're all here taking a look at Joe Mack, the catcher. Pitch on the way, and that is fouled up and on a play down the first base line. It was punched up foul. Mack lost sight of it. The Bulldogs are going to have to try to scrape their way back in this game 1 run at a time. Down 5-0 here. Pitch to Gonzalez. And high curveball missed up top.
Wind's still howling.
Sure is. Havern takes about a 10-foot lead off of first. Pitch on the way, and that's sliced foul back off over the screen once again. There's got to be about 8 or 9 balls back there right now. Beautiful day here in Hamburg, with the exception of this 15-mile-an-hour wind. If it wasn't for that wind, it'd be absolutely perfect. 74 degrees at first pitch. And that pitch is in there, and striking out Gonzalez, looking. What a nice pitch is Rosano. Well, that'll bring up Swyak. Taylor Swyak, who had a ball go over his head in the last inning. The right fielder steps in. Pitch on the way, and that's high for a ball. Just 1 out here. And it's bottom of the 2nd inning.
Early in the game, Hamburg's still looking for their first hit right now.
Pitch on the way, swing and a miss, strike 2. Well, check that, 1-1. Apologies. Rosano flips back over to first, and Havern is back in there safely. Owen Valley tried to lay the tag on him. He did, but it was a little late. Will Havern go? The pitch on the way, and that's another strike in there. So 1-2 count.
Nice crowd here today. I mean, it's tough to see because it's really spread out, but it is a nice crowd here for this game.
Bleachers are almost full behind their home plate.
Bleachers, and then you got everybody over on the third base side, and then tough to see right here, but coming right down the first base side too.
And even have some people lining up against the fence there out there, third base side. Pitch on the way, swing and a miss. Struck him out for the 2nd out. Nice pitch there from Rosano. He went upstairs with a high heat, Tom.
I mean, if you think about Rosano, we talked about what was he going to do, how was he going to come out and answer, and he's done it. If you think about it, the small dribbler right in front of the plate, unfortunately, Max throw hits Havern right in the back. Otherwise, you'd be talking about a possible 1-2-3 inning.
Pitch to John Oswald, the left fielder, and it swings and misses for a strike. Mack looked down at first base, but decided not to throw it down there.
Yeah, he will not be afraid to throw the ball, I'll tell you that.
Rosano gets his sign. Havern stays where he's at. That ball is blooped up and is going to be out of play down the right field, shallow right field line here. little higher, Tom. We might have to play on that.
I don't know about that.
We're about, 50, 60 feet up here on top of the press box for the football stadium. Pretty good vantage point as far as calling a baseball game goes. I'd rather be up here than behind home plate, that's for sure. Rosano deals. Oh, half swing. Did he get him? And he did. And that ends the inning. So one-man reach, but they leave him stranded. And after 2 innings, 5-0, Williamsville East will be right back here after these messages.
When it's time to sell your home, start with a visit to howardhanna.com, ranked the #1 real estate site for sellers. A few clicks will show you the sales price you can expect for your home. We can get you the most money in the quickest amount of time because we know where the local buyers are and how to reach them. So if it's time to sell your home, visit howardhanna.com today, and we'll match you with a local Howard Hanna agent to sell your home fast.
I love being home.
At Chiro First Wellness, your health and well-being is our passion. Let us take care of you and your family like one of our own.
Chiro First Wellness Center is dedicated to providing patients long-term relief and teaching them how to continue taking care of themselves. With a blend of different techniques, services, and personalized treatment plans, we'll help you find wellness in a way that's right for you. Between chiropractic care, spinal decompression, nutritional counseling, massage therapy, custom orthotics, and more, your relief is in our hands. If twisting, popping, and cracking intimidate you, our Pro Adjuster restores the same range of motion as a physical adjustment would with gentle, repeated tapping.
Dr. Mo at Chiro First has been taking care of my back needs for the past 4 years. His staff treats you like family. I've had the traction, I've had the massage done, and every time leave here feeling fresh and brand new.
Chiro First Wellness Center. Your health and well-being, our passion.
And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Hamburg High School. It's a 5-0 Williamsville East lead, and they get ready to go again here. Nolan Smith back out to the hill here, top of the third. Pitch on the way, and missing again up top to Jacob Clone. Clone got it started last inning. Pitch, and that's in there for a strike, 1-1 count. Trying to get that wind to die down here, and it just will not cooperate. Smith, the pitch. And that ball's hit the third baseman. Long throw to first, and they get him. Nice play there from Oswald. Over to Chafee for 1 down. That'll bring up Owen Valley, the first baseman. Gets a sign, a pitch, swing, and a miss, strike 1. Hamburg 5-0 in this ECIC against the Williamsville East team, which is 6-0. Pitch on the way, that's low for a ball.
That's the first inning right now. Smith's got the leadoff batter out. That's a good start right there. He can build off of.
To put it together offensively, though, down 5-0. Pitch in the dirt. Nice stop there from Reese. Gets it back to his pitcher. And it is 2-1 to the batter, Owen Valley. Pitch on the way. Valley contact, but down the third base side and just lightly rolls over to where that crowd is. Gotta tell you, though, somebody gets around on one time down there.
Yeah. Oh, I've seen some shots go down there.
Might be some trouble. We got about, I'd say about 30 or 40 fans down the left field side. Oh, and hitting him right in the helmet with the pitch is Smith.
Wow, did he get caught in the face on that one?
He might have. Oh, Owen Valley, they're coming out to look at him, and boy, he got caught up high, where Smith has been up high and inside for some time. And this time he connects the wrong way. So the infield comes in to try to settle Smith down. Valley appears to be okay. His batting helmet's off. But he caught that one high and probably off the helmet, I would say, Tom.
I don't know. Yeah, he looks to be all right.
He does look to be okay, and that's a tough kid because you could hear that one from up here, wind or not. Appears to be okay. Once again, talking with his coach there. Looks like he's going to trot down the first, and he will. He'll stay in the game. So Owen Valley trots down the first base, and Ryan Skidmore will come up to hit. Valley must have just turned in time to catch that one in the batting helmet. Now will Valley take off in frustration? Pitch, and that ball is drilled down the right field line, and it's going to go down in the corner. It's going to be foul. And not foul by much.
It's just a long strike is all that was right there, right?
Came off his bat pretty nice, though, but it was foul. Smith gets his sign, the 0-1 delivery. And that's in there for strike 2. So Smith, after hitting a batter, settled down here. Owen Valley takes about an 8-9 foot lead there off first base. Pitch on the way again inside. 1-2 the count on Skidmore.
Skidmore's got that protection too on his elbow. Did you see him stay in there on that one?
Sure did. And the pitch. And that ball is grounded through the shortstop and in there for a base hit. Valley goes down to second, and Skidmore's got himself a hit. A bouncing ball that the shortstop Gonzalez could not catch up with. Well, they're not making it easy for Mr. Smith here in his defense.
No.
To the bottom of the lineup, Adrian Wojciechowski, who had a nice hit. And the pitch to the right-hander is high, way high. And Chafee was not ready for a throw from Reese, or they might have gotten Skidmore, who had a nice lead there off first base. Smith gets his sign, looks, fires. That's in there for a strike. A 1-1 count here. Wojciechowski. The man at first and second. Pitch on the way, swing and a miss. Strike 2. A high heat there from Smith.
Chris Guerin, the first-year coach at Will East. Tons of baseball experience there.
The pitch in the dirt. Nice stop by Reese. Keep everyone where they're at. And it's a 2-2 count now to Wojciechowski. Williamsville East trying to do some more damage here. They're already up 5-0. And stepping off the rubber is Smith. So stepping out of the batter's box is Wojciechowski, and they're going to get ready to do it all over again. And Joe Mack on deck, who's walked twice in this game. The pitch, and it's high again. Another high pitch from Smith, and it's a full count. And no one throwing in the Hamburg bullpen, so they're going to stick with him. Pitch on the way, foul back over the screen. Another one foul back there.
They're going to ride him right now. And remember, 105 pitches is the max. He's sitting at 77.
Sneaking back over is Chafee. They almost got him coming back, and Skidmore barely got back in front of that tag. That was a nice play. It was executed. They tried it earlier. Smith didn't throw over before. He did that time. And Skidmore was lucky to get back in there. The The pitch. Swing and a miss, struck him out. So 2 down here in the top of the third. And that brings up Big Joe Mack, who's had 2 walks here. He gets into the batter's box. You know he wants to get his man on the ball this time up. Third inning's already been up 3 times, Tom.
Yeah.
Smith with a little bit more work to do to try to get out of this thing. Down 5-0 here. Men at first and second. 2 down. Looks at Mack. Delivers. And it's high and outside. Mack with an excellent eye.
You wonder if he'll give back something to hit right now with, you do have, you know, in essence, an open base right here.
Smith looks back over at Valley. Now looks back at the plate, and another pitch is high for a ball.
I won't be surprised if he's just going to pitch around him.
I can't make a mistake inside, that's for sure. The pitch to Mack, and that's in there for a strike. So now he's set. 2-1 to count. With 2 out here, 2 men on. Smith waits, now delivers, and misses low and outside. 3-1 the count. And will Joe Mack draw his 3rd walk of the day? We'll find out here shortly. The pitch from Smith, and that is popped up to the second baseman, calling the right fielder might call him off, and he will, and makes the play there. And a nice play from Swyack to call off the second baseman Holtz, and they're out of the inning. So after 2.5, still 5-0. We'll be right back after these commercial messages.
When it's time to sell your home, start with a visit to howardhanna.com, ranked the #1 real estate site for sellers. A few clicks will show you the sales price you can expect for your home. We can get you the most money in the quickest amount of time because we know where the local buyers are and how to reach them. So if it's time to sell your home, visit howardhanna.com today, and we'll match you with a local Howard Hanna agent to sell your home fast.
I love being home.
At Chiro First Wellness, your health and well-being is our passion. Let us take care of you and your family like one of our own.
Chiro First Wellness Center is dedicated to providing patients long-term relief and teaching them how to continue taking care of themselves. With a blend of different techniques, services, and personalized treatment plans, we'll help you find wellness in a way that's right for you. Between chiropractic care, spinal decompression, nutritional counseling, massage therapy, custom orthotics, and more, your relief is in our hands. If twisting, popping, and cracking intimidate you, our Pro Adjuster restores the same range of motion as a physical adjustment would with gentle, repeated tapping.
Dr. Mo at Chiro First has been taking care of my back needs for the past 4 years. His staff treats you like family. I've had the traction, I've had the massage done, and every time leave here feeling fresh and brand new.
Chiro First Wellness Center. Your health and well-being. Our passion.
And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Hamburg High School. It's the Williamsville East Flames up 5-0 on the home team Bulldogs from Hamburg. Mark Johnson back along with Tom Prince and Tom. Some production from Williamsville East when they needed it. Now Hamburg needs to get back on the board.
Yes. They need to have their inning. They got to get some base runners right here. I mean, they haven't really had a hit yet. Got on by an error right now as their only base runner, but they've got to look to get some base runners right now.
So leading off here for Hamburg is the right fielder Tyler Swyack. So it's up to Mr. Swyack to try to get something going here. The infield comes in and chats it up with the pitcher Cooper Rosano, who's throwing a pretty good game right now. Joe Mack trots back behind the plate, and we're almost ready to go here, bottom of the third. On a warm but windy day here in Hamburg, New York. The last of the cool days as we got some real warm weather coming in here over the weekend and in the early part of next week. The pitch from Rosano, and that's low and missing. Ball 1. Earlier predictions of somewhere near 90 degrees in the middle of next week, but now they've changed that a little bit, dialed it down a little bit, Tom. 85 degrees.
I thought you were going to say 89.
Speaking of 89, there's a fastball that missed up high. 2-0.
Next week, we'll see the Monsignor Martin Championships take place as Canisius and St. Joe's will battle for the Monsignor Martin crown.
There's a shot down the right field line, but it's foul. Swack got around on that one, but punched it foul down the right field line. Canisius and St. Joe's. Well, there's two rivals.
Played a gem that we broadcasted for the first game of the season.
Pitch, and that ball is drilled, and it is going to be over the head of the right fielder. It's going to go all the way to the wall. Going into second base is Swack, and they're going to hold him up. No, he's going to try for 3. Here's the throw in the third, and he's in there safe. A leadoff triple for Tyler Swack, and he's fired up over there. He took the turn at second base. Tommy didn't make a mistake.
No, he went right there. He knew he was going for it. Ball goes out to the fence. Nice shot right there, and absolutely now gives his team their first hit and now an opportunity to put a run up on the board.
So that ball got over the head of Skidmore. He had to run it down at the wall by the time they got it in. Swack is over at third base. Pitch. And that's a strike right there. Well, it's Oswald up. John Oswald, the left fielder. Needs to get something on the ground. I got to get this run in. There's a strike. So quickly 0-2 on Oswald. With Tyler Swack over at third base to start this inning off with a triple. Pitch. High. Check the swing. Did he go? He did not go. And it's 1-2.
That's a tough for the umpire out in the field to really catch that just because of where he's standing. You know what I mean? It's got to be really blatant for them to call that.
Rosano gets his sign. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. So down on strikes goes Oswald. And that's not what you want if you're a Bulldog fan. So Evan Chafee will step in. Try to put something on the ball here and try to drive this run in. Break this shutout and get his team going.
Both teams, the bottom of the lineup has done damage, huh?
Sure has. The pitch to Chafee. That's a strike. Rosano always finds a way to throw a first ball strike, Tom, and that's one of his main attributes here.
Well, it's why he's pitching so well right now.
Pitch. Curveball missed. 1-1 count.
And the bullpen is warming up right now for Hamburg.
Pitch. Punch foul, and that one's going to make it across the street. Look out. Oh, that catches a white car. And they caught it on the fly, too. Check the right front fender for some damage there. The 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. So Rosano doing it on the mound after giving up that first base hit triple. 2 down here. That brings up Nate Holst, the second baseman. It's up to Holst to try to score. Swack, and that ball is popped up in foul territory. Joe Mack has it, squeezes it, and gets the out. They get out of the inning. Holy cow. Give up a triple and still keep the shutout going here before a stunned 200 or so fans. They thought for sure they were going to break the shutout, Tom. Hey, you had a nice show last night with a couple of coaches. If you want to keep it here and talk about the show last night.
So for those of you who don't know, please tune in Thursday nights, or you could even go to our website, Facebook page, Twitter page, YouTube page. It's out there. We house all the episodes. We've done 3 episodes so far of what's called the Diamond Report. And ultimately what that is it's time to recognize the baseball and softball players here in Western New York. You got your show. You got your chance to be recognized. We all know there's nowhere to really see box scores from games that are consistent. I will go through week's games and go through, not in essence box scores, but I'm going to recognize some of the accomplishments in these games that need to be recognized. 4 RBIs in a game, home runs, 7 strikeouts by a pitcher. You'll see me go up and down and recognize and go from game to game throughout Western New York to be able to really recognize players that deserve their due. And we also interviewed head coach Jeff Helmbrick of West Seneca West, and ultimately what I wanted to do with that interview is he's the ECIC1 chairman, to go over PowerPoint so people understood when we go to sectional play, people can understand what all these rankings and all these standings really mean. Because what's going to happen is a great example is his team with West Seneca West will be in the division to play Hamburg and Will East, but they will not see them in one game during the regular season. So what happens is every time West Seneca West gets a win in that ECIC1, he gets 6 power points for a win. Versus right now, any win that happens here inside these, it's 5 power points. So if he has the same record as another team, he'll actually be ranked higher because he's going to have more power points. Just to give a quick example of what we went over. And in the softball world, we went to Will East as Ella Woslowski got a chance that we got to interview her. Go listen to that interview for all our Will East fans.
Well, starting out here, top of the 4th inning, Michael Stallrick takes a pitch outside for a ball.
I'll tell you, that Ella Woslowski is something. Boy, you got to see catcher, hitter. Unbelievable.
Ball hit right back to Nolan Smith. He's going to flip it over to first and get the easiest out of the afternoon right now for Nolan Smith. 1 down here, top of the 4. Shot right back to Smith. Quick as a cat, made a nice play.
Tell you, how about that Will East, right? 2 of the best catchers in Western New York, both on the boys and the girls, reside right on the same school there in Will East. Unbelievable.
Now, she's a great catcher. We call that 6-1 game. That ball is hit high. It is far and is going to go back to the center fielder who's waiting for it. It makes a nice grab out there. That's Muriel. What a great play. Well, they must have had him back there a little bit, and he didn't really look threatened by that one. I got fooled a little bit by that ball.
Well, especially with the wind blowing, you'd think something that gets in the air like that may really go. But no, center fielder had a great beat on this one. But I'll tell you, this would be big for Nolan Smith right here. A quick 1-2-3 inning with low pitch count would really help this Hamburg team out.
And just as you say, that time he skips a pitch in there, gets by Reese, goes to the backstop for a ball. So Nathan Milk. Trasano to the shortstop. Gonzalez has trouble with it, and he couldn't scoop it. So Mason Gonzalez has had a few issues over there at shortstop. He couldn't come up with that one. And Rosano goes down the line, and it's safe at first.
Rosano really helping himself today on the mound, right? He's not only doing it on the mound, but he's doing it with the bat and doing a great job of getting on base and making something happen.
Brings over Glenn McLay, and the pitch to McLay is in her first strike. And you said it, Tom Smith had a chance for a 1-2-3 inning, get out, get a little confidence, get his team back up the bat, and gives up a shot that might have been handled by the shortstop a little better. Instead, there's a man in first base. Smith steps off the rubber, and Rosano goes back to first. 5-0 here. And the Flames would love to add another one. Here in the top of the 4th inning with 2 out. Pitch on the way. Swing and a miss. There goes Rosano, and he's in there. Safe. Reese's throw was way high. And Holst did all he could just to get his glove on the ball. And they never really had a chance. So Rosano goes down to second base with some good speed. Pitch was in there for a strike, however. The 0-2 pitch, and that ball's hammered to left field, and on the move over there is Morale, and he makes another nice grab. So after 3.5, 5-0 here. Williamsville East, the Flames up top here, and you're listening and watching Section 6 Boys Baseball on WesternNewYorkAthletics.com. Mark Johnson along with Tom Prince, and we're going to take a quick break. We'll be right back.
When it's time to sell your home, start with a visit to HowardHanna.com, ranked the #1 real estate site for sellers. A few clicks will show you the sales price you can expect for your home. We can get you the most money in the quickest amount of time because we know where the local buyers are and how to reach them. So if it's time to sell your home, visit HowardHanna.com today, and we'll match you with a local Howard Hanna agent to sell your home fast.
I love being home.
At Chiro First Wellness, your health and well-being is our passion. Let us take care of you and your family like one of our own.
Chiro First Wellness Center is dedicated to providing patients long-term relief and teaching them how to continue taking care of themselves. With a blend of different techniques, services, and personalized treatment plans, we'll help you find wellness in a way that's right for you. Between chiropractic care, spinal decompression, nutritional counseling, massage therapy, custom orthotics, and more, your relief is in our hands. If twisting, popping, and cracking intimidate you, our Pro Adjuster restores the same range of motion as a physical adjustment would with gentle, repeated tapping.
Dr. Mo at Chiro First has been taking care of my back needs for the past 4 years. His staff treats you like family. I've had the traction, I've had the massage done, and every time leave here feeling fresh and brand new.
Chiro First Wellness Center. Your health and well-being. Our passion.
All right, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Bottom of the 4th inning. And the Hamburg Bulldogs are going to come up to bat here. They're down 5-0. Mark Johnson back with Tom Pritz. And the nice pitching day continues for Cooper Fasano. As we get ready to go here. East with a 5-0 lead. I thought this one would be a little closer, Tom, coming into 4th inning, but it is what it is.
Well, again, I just think it was a couple of, really that one big inning, if you think about it. Otherwise, it's really been a close game, and it was, Nolan just struggling a little bit finding the zone, but comes out great this last inning. Looks real strong. He's sitting at 91 pitches, so he's going to have the opportunity to probably come out still for another inning.
So Nolan Smith will step up and into the batter's box here.
It looks like David O'Brien is warming up in the bullpen for Hamburg.
Pitch from Rosano, and that is high for a ball.
Rosano here in the bottom of the 4th has only thrown 39 pitches at this point.
Takes a look at his catcher. Now he deals. That's in the inside part of the plate for a strike. 1-1 count to Nolan Smith. Pitcher versus pitcher here. Although this could be it for Smith in this ball game. There's a change-up curveball that missed low.
Tell you, I'm not going to be surprised to see Smith come out and start the at least start the inning and see what happens.
His quickest inning for sure, last inning. Rosano's pitch, and that's outside, but catching the corner for a strike. Rosano's getting the calls here. Brought out some hollering from some fans right down below us. Rosano gets his sign, deals, and misses high and outside for a ball. So it's a 3-2 count to Nolan Smith. And boy, he'd love to get on any way he could right now to try to get Hamburg some confidence in this bottom of the 4th inning. Rosano deals, and he lost him. So Smith draws the walk, does the job, Tom. Here's where they got to try to get something going after wasting that leadoff triple last inning.
Oh, listen, one run, right? Starts momentum, starts positive things happening. That's what Hamburg's looking right now is. You don't need all 5 right here, right? Get 1, get 2, get something positive right now for your team.
Swing and a miss by Glenn McLay. Check that. Excuse me. Nolan Hamburg, the third baseman. The 0-1. And ball hit right back to Rosano over to second base. Get the 1-2 twin kill for the Flames. What a great play by Rosano. Looked and fired over to second base. On to first to get the double play. And just like that, the Flames snuff out a possible rally.
Boy, Rosano doing it all today, right? Sure. Defensively, pitching, hitting, running bases. He's got it all today.
Stole a base. He is feeling it right now for this Williamsville East Flame squad. Pitch on the way, and that's a strike to Mason Gonzalez.
What's even more impressive is that Rosano's a sophomore. So he's doing this as a sophomore right now with the leadership he's already showing. Unbelievable.
That ball's fouled back over the screen. You're going to be hearing about him next year for sure.
We're already hearing about him now.
And by the time he's a senior, he might have some scouts out here looking at him. You never know. Pitching a great game today, 5-0. And no signs of slowing down here. There's another strike. Called strike looking, strikes out Gonzalez, and they're out of the inning. After 4 complete, 5-0 Williamsville East out in front as we head to the 5th inning. And we'll be right back after these commercial messages.
When it's time to sell your home, start with a visit to howardhanna.com, ranked the #1 real estate site for sellers. A few clicks will show you the sales price you can expect for your home. We can get you the most money in the quickest amount of time because we know where the local buyers are and how to reach them. So if it's time to sell your home, visit howardhanna.com today, and we'll match you with a local Howard Hanna agent to sell your home fast.
I love being home.
At Chiro First Wellness, your health and well-being is our passion. Let us take care of you and your family like one of our own.
Chiro First Wellness Center is dedicated to providing patients long-term relief and teaching them how to continue taking care of themselves. With a blend of different techniques, services, and personalized treatment plans, we'll help you find wellness in a way that's right for you. Between chiropractic care, spinal decompression, nutritional counseling, massage therapy, custom orthotics, and more, your relief is in our hands. If twisting, popping, and cracking intimidate you, our Pro Adjuster restores the same range of motion as a physical adjustment would with gentle, repeated tapping.
Dr. Mo at Chiro First has been taking care of my back needs for the past 4 years. His staff treats you like family. I've had the traction, I've had the massage done, and every time leave here feeling fresh and brand new.
Chiro First Wellness Center. Your health and well-being. Our passion.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, back here for the top of the 5th inning. A 5-0 Williamsville East lead, and they'll try to add to it here as you're right, Tom. Nolan Smith comes out for another inning of play. That ball's raked up on, and it's going to drop right in front of the center fielder who boots it, and now suddenly turns around and gets it back in. So it's a leadoff base hit here for number 20, and that would be Jacob Clowen. That's his second base hit of the night. A little blooper. My dad used to call those Yankee hits. He used to fall in there. Roy Waite was a master of that. He used to drop them in there every now and then. But Williamsville East getting its first man on again here. The pitch to Smith, that's foul back from Smith, excuse me, to number 11. That's Owen Valley. Valley had a pretty good ball game.
He got hit his last time, if you remember. He got hit right in the, looked like the corner of the helmet, side of his face, man, got hit a little bit.
But he hung in there and ran down the first base. Pitch from Smith, swing and a miss. Strike 2.
Looked like a nice off speed on that one.
Smith having control problems in the first couple of innings and ended up costing him. The last couple he's looked pretty sharp. Has to contend with Clone over at first base. Decent lead off and stepping off the rubber is Smith. Valley steps back in the batter's box, and here we go.
It is something to see in a big matchup like this. Sophomore versus sophomore out on the mound.
The pitch, and that ball's hit up the middle. It was Gonzalez to get the first, and they get the twin kill. Nice double play there as Gonzalez flipped it over to Holst, who goes over to Chafee, and they get the nice double play.
Big double play right there. That is huge. And again, this really gives you a chance to wait on your pitching staff, right? You're not going to tax him for another inning. Smith can go here and absolutely finish this inning now.
That's a 6-4-3 double play there and beautifully executed, and I'm glad to see Mason Gonzalez make a nice play after a couple of adventurous ones out there at shortstop. The pitch from Smith, swing and a miss.
It's 96 pitches right there for Smith.
Ryan Skidmore, the batter. Smith's pitch to Skidmore, swing and a miss, strike 2. So he's probably going to be done after this inning, but he's going out hopefully with a strikeout here for him. Rears back, fires, and fouled back with Skidmore on that play.
Boy, great job, though, the way he's adjusted in the second half of this game, right? I mean, really came out, was high, a lot of pitches, really find the zone, getting the confidence right now. Look at that.
Swing and a miss, strikes him out. That's the inning, and Smith might be gone, but he closes out his day with a nice strikeout.
Yeah, that was his 99th pitch. I mean, if Coach wanted to, he could bring him out for the top of the 6th to try to get maybe an out right there, maybe what he's thinking about. You know, I'm telling you, he looks stronger right now than he did earlier. It may be something to think about just to be able to extend so you can get that bullpen a little less taxing time and be able to keep pitch counts down for your bullpen too. Something to think about, right? Not to say he's gonna. I don't know his pitching staff like he does because some pitchers don't like coming in the middle of an inning. Some start better at the beginning of the inning. Some don't care. Just throw me out there, coach, whenever it is. He knows his staff better than anything. But I'll tell you, it has been great to see the way Nolan's made the adjustments and really come on strong, like I said, after that, pretty much that second inning.
Tom, you said you're on the road tomorrow. Want to promote that game a little bit?
I'm going to do 2 games tomorrow is where I'm going to be.
Oh.
So I'll be at 1 o'clock is where I'm going to be at Depew, and we're going to see Depew take on Pioneers, who we're going to see. And it looks like we're going to get a chance to see another Division I pitcher, as we're going to see Bryce Hediger for Pioneer take the mound for them. And then we're going to have a nightcap where we're going to head down to Gowanda, where we're going to see Gowanda take on Brockton is who we're going to see. So we're going to get a chance to really cover teams here in Western New York. That's where I'll be Saturday. I think I'll take a day off on Sunday. And then it looks like we're gearing up to hopefully cover the Monsignor Martin Championships on Monday and Tuesday.
So plenty of baseball here in Western New York as we get ready to head into the actual playoff season. It was tipped off yesterday from Jason Manziel, the catcher of Lancaster. He said the playoffs, he believes, start the week of the 21st.
Yeah, I think that's when it is. And, you know, Lancaster's definitely battling right now for that top spot.
There we go. Start off the bottom of second and fouling back the pitch from Rossano. Hamburg had a couple of chances to get something going, including a leadoff triple. Tyler Swack hit that triple. Takes another strike, so quickly it's 0-2 against Swack.
Rossano's done very well as that first pitch strike. Get ahead of the batter. He's done that well all game so far.
5-0 Flames lead, and the shutout still going strong here for Cooper Rossano. The pitch high for a ball. 1-2. Flames trying to make it look easy here on the road. And when you're up 5-0, you can just cruise along. Pitch just missing outside for a 2-2 count. Rosano staring in at the umpire a little bit there. Not much for these fans to scream about here today besides the triple. That ball's punched on the ground, and the shortstop's going to come up. Long throw, no way. He's safe, down the line. So good speed there as McLay had a issue with it over there.
I don't even think it's an issue with it. I think he was going to get him no matter what, the way he came down that baseline. He really had to come up and gun to be able to, he was flying down the baseline, showing some wheels right there.
That brings up John Oswald, who struck out last time. Pitch. And that's outside for a ball. So Swack once again gets aboard as the first batter of the inning. But he's not taking much of a lead off at first base. There's the pitch, and that's in there for another strike. Well, after he throws the ball, he comes back with a strike more often than not. And that has been his repertoire today. Rosano gets his sign. Pitch. And the ball is hit right to the side. Shortstop, easy step on, and that's an easy turn kill right there. Double play ball. Not a chance as Delrick just scooped it up, stepped on second, flipped it to first. Double play. And pitchers love to see that, Tom.
Oh, absolutely. That's a pitcher's best friend right there.
So Oswald hits into the double play, brings up Jacob Reese, the catcher. Rosano cruising along here with a 5-0 lead. Pitch, and that's high for a ball.
And he's only sitting at 58 pitches is all he's sitting at right now in the bottom of the fifth.
That is amazing. Started out with just an 8-pitch first inning, and it's come on from there. That ball is roped and hit hard and over the head of the, once again, the right fielder gets burned on it. And that's Skidmore, who's had some trouble, and all the way in the third base is Reese with the triple. Skidmore took 2 steps in. Tom realized he made a mistake. Trying to run back, leap for it, couldn't do it. Now he's looking for some assistance verbally from Melk over there at center field, and I don't think he's going to find any. He got burned on that one. A long triple there for the catcher, Reese. And that brings up the center fielder, Morero. So a run 90 feet away once again. Ball in the dirt. Nice stop there by Mack. Rosano was very close to getting out of this inning. Shutout and tack. That ball's hit up in the air and is a fly ball. Milk back there makes the grab, and that's the inning. Once again, the damage done, but they can't score the man. And after 5 complete, 5-0 still here. We're going to take a quick break. We'll be right back after these commercial messages.
When it's time to sell your home, start with a visit to howardhanna.com, ranked the #1 real estate site for sellers. A few clicks will show you the sales price you can expect for your home. We can get you the most money in the quickest amount of time because we know where the local buyers are and how to reach them. So if it's time to sell your home, visit howardhanna.com today, and we'll match you with a local Howard Hanna agent to sell your home fast.
I love being home.
At Chiro First Wellness, your health and well-being is our passion. Let us take care of you and your family like one of our own.
Chiro First Wellness Center is dedicated to providing patients long-term relief and teaching them how to continue taking care of themselves. With a blend of different techniques, services, and personalized treatment plans, we'll help you find wellness in a way that's right for you. Between chiropractic care, spinal decompression, nutritional counseling, massage therapy, custom orthotics, and more, your relief is in our hands. If twisting, popping, and cracking intimidate you, our Pro Adjuster restores the same range of motion as a physical adjustment would with gentle, repeated tapping.
Dr. Mo at Chiro First has been taking care of my back needs for the past 4 years. His staff treats you like family. I've had the traction, I've had the massage done, and every time leave here feeling fresh and brand new.
Chiro First Wellness Center. Your health and well-being. Our passion.
All right, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, at Hamburg High School here, and we have a pitching change. It's Ryan Edmondson, the right-hander, coming in for Hamburg to throw here in the top of the 6th inning. 5-0, Williamsville East out in front. Mark Johnson back with Tom Prince. On a beautiful day here, warm but windy, here in Hamburg, New York, at the Hamburg Ball Grounds. Nice crowd on hand here.
Got a score update as Medina defeats Newfane 14-1.
Wow. I believe that's their 8th win in that conference.
Listen, there are some teams that really you want to get a chance to get out and see. Medina's one of them. Iroquois is another one that you're going to be hearing a ton about.
So here's Edmondson. Ryan Edmondson, the right-hander, comes in here as the wind continues to howl here in Hamburg. The pitch, and that ball's in on the ground. Second baseman had to go through his wickets. So an error there, as Holst could not come up with it. And reaching safely is Wojciechowski. That was pretty much a routine play time. You got to make that play.
Yeah, unfortunately, just took his eye off the ball right there.
Now that brings up Joe Mack, his 4th trip up here. As you mentioned earlier, 10, 12 scouts, maybe a couple more here to look at Big Joe. On the pitch, and it's high to Mack. He has not really had anything to swing at to speak of in this game. Walked his first 2 times up.
Yeah, popped up the one time. And you almost wonder if it's just wanting to get swing anywhere near the zone at that point, you know?
Right. The pitch on the run is Wojciechowski. A long throw. He's in there safe. Reese let it go, but Wojciechowski had a pretty nice jump, and he's in there safe with a stolen base.
Yeah, he slipped when he was coming up trying to throw that ball. Didn't get everything behind it that he wanted to.
Williamsville East trying to put the pedal to the metal here and try to take care of the Bulldogs here in the top of the 6th. With nobody out, the 2-0 pitch from Edmondson. And that's in there for a strike. So Ryan throws a strike to Joe Mack. With Wojciechowski at second base for the Flames. Edmondson gets his sign.
Oh, he's
There
gone.
goes Wojciechowski. He's going to try to steal third. He's in there. The ball gets away from the catcher, but Wojciechowski's going to be over at third base. So Reese had the ball get by him. And it's a 3-1 count on Mack. Meanwhile,
Well, you wonder if him taking off was the reason for that ball, right? Because you see him take off in the corner of your eye and just throw off your pitch because of that. But, boy, did he read that pitch perfectly as he gets an incredible jump right there.
left fielder Wojciechowski made no mistake. He's over at third. 90 feet away from the Flames' 6th run in this game. Pitch. And that ball's hit on the ground, and that's going to score the run. Oh, another error on Swiak, or Holst, excuse me. Here's Swiak going to gun it into second base, and they're not going to get him. So Mack's going to get in there. It's going to definitely be a 2-bag error, I believe. They should rule that. Meanwhile, a run scores. 6-0. And it can't get much worse for the second baseman, Nick Holst.
Hey, if you're watching this game, look what Joe Mack did, though. Comes out running, hustling the whole way. A ground ball that gets to here, and he's standing on second base. That shows you the hustle, shows you exactly what he's doing. He's playing like you should play ball. Great job by Joe Mack right there.
That's 2 errors on the Hamburg second baseman. He's having a rough afternoon. as well as his battery mate over there, Mason Gonzalez. He hadn't played that great either at shortstop. There's a pitch on the way, and Mike Stelrick takes the ball. 6-0 Flames out in front, and they're looking to add more to it. Evans gets his sign, looks back at Mack. Now he comes toward the plate, swing and a miss. Strike one.
Looks like bullpen warming up again right now for Hamburg. But it looks like a 6 out there, and I don't have a 6 on our roster.
It does. There's number 6, a right-hander throwing. That ball is roped left field and foul. So a long strike there. Strike 2, 1-2 count to Stallrick. So action in the Bulldog bullpen here as Ryan Edmonds not impressing the coaches here. Looks back at Mack. Now there goes Mack, and that ball's fouled back. Mack had a nice jump, but Stallrick fouled it back. And Tom, that wind will not give it up today.
Yeah, it really won't.
I was hoping it would die down, and when it does die down, it's not bad, but I got to tell you, it just will not relent. It's unfortunate. I apologize to everyone out there. Change-up pitch just missed inside. So Edmondson trying to use every pitch he has to get out of his jam. With nobody out here in the top of the 6th inning. Joe Mack over at second base. The pitch to Stallrick. That's outside, and that missed. So it's 3-2, full count now. The left-handed hitting Stallrick. Shortstop. And the Hamburg pitcher stopped his warm-ups. I'm wondering if he's ready to go. Pitch. And that ball's fouled back to the street. Look out. Tough day for the Bulldog hurlers.
Well, I don't know if you can blame much on him. There's 2 ground balls that could have easily be two outs right now.
Oh, and then he plucks the man in the batter's box, and that is a hit by pitch. So Stallrick goes down to first base. Looks like he's okay. So Smith got one earlier, and now Edmondson comes back and hits a man. Brings up Nathan Milk, the center fielder. Edmondson the pitch, and that's fling foul. Look out. That ball's going to go right onto the field behind us. It landed safely, did not hit anyone. Cross practice going on right behind us right now. Softball across the street. And boys, hard ball right in front of us. There goes Mack. Long throw to third. Oh, he threw that one away, and Mack's going to trot home for the 7th run. Reese had way too much in that one. The third baseman, Havern, never had a chance. The ball flew right over his head. And it's 7-0 Williamsville East. So Mack took off, and then of course taking off as well as Stallrick, as he's down to second base. A pitch in there for a strike. 1-2 count here.
I unofficially and keeping a book, but Hamburg's got 5 errors right now in the game.
There's a punch ball to Gonzalez, comes up gunning, and he pulls his man off safe. Here's a chance to play at the plate, and he's safe as well. And now trotting down to second base is Nathan Milk. 8-0 Williamsville East, and it's a comedy of errors right now, Tom. There's no other way to put it. Gonzalez has, I believe, has 2 of the errors himself. Now they're going to make Milk go back.
No, he's not going back. He's just bringing his equipment back.
Oh, yeah. And it's a meeting of the minds on the mound right now for Hamburg. They're down 8-0, Tom, and I did not see this coming today.
No, and again, really, if you think about it, like I said, is we should be out of this inning at this point, right? And I hate to say it, we got no outs, and we should be out of the inning. So I think what Coach is trying to do right here is, this isn't to talk to the pitcher. This is talk to my team, right?
Right.
Guys, let's settle down, right? Settle down. Let's start this thing over with, okay? Let's build off something positive right now. We got to play these guys again tomorrow. Can't hang your heads. You can't do all those negative things. Stay positive. And look at him. You can see he's talking to everybody. That's not just coming to the pitcher. This is, let me settle the team down right now, get refocused, and get something positive to build into the game for tomorrow at least.
So 3 more runs come across. 8-0 Williamsville East with the lead, and it's errors galore out there. Holst with a couple. Now Gonzalez committing his second error. Reese has 1. Swiak has 1 out in right field. Edmondson's going to look and throw back to second base. That was a closer play than I thought it was going to be, and sliding back safely is Milk.
Well, if you see, he actually took a step towards third, which is why, right? Once you have that lean, that's what you were trying to do, is get him on that lean right there.
So Rossano is batting here for East. The pitch in there for a strike. Hamburg trying to get out of this inning. Still no one out. The pitch, and that ball's fouled back, and that's got a chance to get tagged behind us.
That's the first one that actually came a little bit close to us, right?
It did, sure did. 2 strikes on the batter. And I got to tell you, Tom, when I was playing for Badai College, we had a few 20, 25-minute innings ourselves back in the day when the team college first started out.
There isn't a baseball team anybody's played on that hasn't experienced one of them.
Edmondson, the pitch, fouled back again back behind us. We're playing Canisius at the old rock pile.
Oh, nice.
And it was a year before they shot the natural. And Canisius thumped us in a doubleheader, but one of the innings went almost 30, 35 minutes.
Oh, wow.
And it was painful. I was playing second base, and I got to tell you, nothing worse than cannot get those 3 outs. There's a ground ball up the middle, and that's going to get past the whole, nothing they can do there. Browning third and coming home for another run is Nathan Milk. And it's 9-0 Flames. So Rossano keeps his hard-hitting ways. Now, will he take off here with a 9-0 lead? He's a fiery competitor. You never know. McLay up the bat. Glenn McLay. Pitch inside on him. He had to get out of the way of that one. Top of the 6th inning, 9-0 Williamsville East.
Still no outs in this one.
That was one of the reasons I went into my old baseball story. Painful to look at that scoreboard and see 0 for outs in the middle of a very tough inning.
They're calling a balk.
Oh, balk call on Edmondson.
No, they didn't call it. They're going to talk about this, but what happened was he never released that back foot, right? He's got to throw it to first base. Didn't come off the rubber. Yep, never broke from the rubber is what happened on that one.
Right. So down the second base goes Rosano, and they call another balk, and the errors continue here for the Bulldogs. Mental or otherwise. A tough day for Coach Derek Hill's ball club here at home.
Yeah, on that one, his back foot had to come off the rubber to the back of the rubber, and then he would have been able to not throw, but because he didn't do that, he had to throw.
Pitch in the dirt, and down the third base goes Rosano. Reese could not snag that one. And Edmondson really burying himself here. Smith gave up 5. Edmondson, even though he's not going to be charged for all 4 runs, has watched 4 men come across the plate in this inning for the Flames. The pitch in there for a strike. Second baseman McLeavy steps back into the batter's box. Edmondson gets his sign. That pitch is low for a ball. 3-1 the count now to McLeavy. Edmondson looks back at his third baseman, now throws one in there for a strike. So 3-2 count. To try to get this first out of the 6th inning. And there's a ground ball. Second baseman comes up with it, and they get the first out of the inning finally. But another run scores. That was Rosano racing in and scored a 10th run here for Williamsville East. Nice to see Holtzman can play. Anyway.
No, he was gonna. It's, you know, sometimes it just happens in spurts. It's part of baseball, right? And it seems like when you have that first one, the ball just finds you. No matter how good of a player you are, it always happens.
So Jacob Clone comes up to bat, number 20. Clone, the third baseman, right-handed hitter. Edmondson, the pitch, skips it by him. Reese never had a chance in that one. Fortunately, no one was on. Excuse me. All Williamsville East in this one. 10-0 here. Top of the 6th inning. 1 down. Pitch is outside. And Edmondson really starting to struggle now.
That was his 30th pitch.
Wow. Ryan gets his sign, deals, and it's another low pitch. So 3-1 count here to Clone. With Owen Valley on deck for Williamsville East. Edmondson spins, pitches, missed low, and walks him. So Clone trots down the first. And now it's a pinch hitter. It's Ryan Samirja.
And then we're also going to see a pitching change happen right here.
So Semendira, excuse me, Ryan Semendira is coming in to hit here for Owen Valley. And we do not have a number 6 in our lineup, so we do not know who number 6 is here.
Oh, let me see if I can find it another way. 6 is, looks like James Simoncelli.
Gotcha. James Simoncelli wearing 6 and is in the ball game pitching. Right-hander. So he'll get his warm-ups. Yep. Thank you for that, Tom. Coming up on 7:10 here. I'll refresh my memory with the 10-run rule.
No 10-run rule this year. So what Section 6 decided not to. And I actually like this, right? If it's done the right way. There are some rosters out there that've got 25 kids on it right now. 25 players that are out there. It doesn't matter what it is. So what they're ultimately saying is if it gets at this point, unload your bench, right? Get kids that aren't going to get a chance to normally play. Is what normally happens. And I think that's really what a lot of people wanted to do. And you see and hear that people that were proponents of it originally, that wanted to not have this in, they not wanted to have it in because in games like this, they knew they could get players that weren't starters some playing time. And look at what you're seeing Coach Guerin doing right now, right? What is he doing? He's getting some of these bench players in right now. He's doing exactly what we want to see happen and be able to give kids chance to play.
So Hamburg with another pitching change here. One out here in the 6th inning. They're down 10-0.
So like it said, if I'm coach right now, is you got to find stuff to build off, right? You got to play these guys back to back. Tomorrow you play them. You got your ace coming in on the mound next to go, right? So you've got to make sure you settle everybody in and get them ready for this game. And remember, now you're going to flip it. So now you went from a field where you may have lips, you may have certain things, you may have bad bumps, you may have things that happen on a grass field that won't happen necessarily on a turf field. So remember, things can come up clean. You got to build off and get yourself ready for it.
All right, Simon Selly's first pitch in the dirt. And trailing down is the pinch runner, number 5. Or excuse me, Clone. Check that, I'm sorry. Well, let's see here. Wait a minute. Yeah. Will Davoli came in the run. So Davoli, the one down at second base, he just basically trotted down there. Pitch is in there for a strike. Sesmandera, the right-handed hitter. Pitch, popped him up, and that is playable. Let's see if Chafee runs out of room, and he does. With the foul line there. Tried to do a Freddie Bolitnikoff tightrope job down there.
But boy, that's knowing your home field right there, right? Because he knew exactly where that line was that he was trying to make that catch. Great job of understanding that and really being able to try to make it out right there.
Simon Sully pitch, and just getting a piece of it was Sesmandria.
I don't know how he got a piece of that either.
Boy,
that must have just gotten the very end of the bat on that one.
Sure did. He stays alive here. Simon Selly gets his sign, looks back over at second base, now comes to home plate, and just missed outside with that pitch.
Definitely didn't miss by much right there.
Pitch on the way, and that's high for a ball, so it's a full count here to Ryan Sesmandera. Davoli down at second base. Pitch, ball hit on the ground, it's going to get through. Davoli turns third, they're going to hold him there. So men at the corners. And once again, Gonzalez could not come up with that ball. Well-placed hit. This dreadful 6th inning continues here, Tom. I believe it's Ryan Skidmore at the plate here. Pitch in the dirt, but a nice stop by Reese. Men at at the corners. Pitch. Now a long throw to first base and back safely. It says Madero. Sliding in behind Chafee. Simon Selly in a jam here, trying to get out of it. Pitch. Down low for a ball. Pitch on the way. That's in there for a strike. Skidmore step back out of the batter's box. Back in. Rips one down off the bag. It's going to be a fair ball off the third base bag. 1 run will score. And in the safe at third is Semendaria. And it's another run here for the Flames in this 6th inning. They're landing on them now.
They're going to make another pinch hitter right here.
Now Ben Eckhart will come in to pinch hit wearing number 14. They put that run on the board finally. It's 11-0.
We had it on our board, though.
We sure did. Flames scored 5 in the 2nd. They've added 6 more here in the 6th inning. Simon Selly to pitch, fouled back.
And they've done all their damage in 2 innings. 5 runs in the 2nd, 6 runs right here. I mean, they've done it all in 2 innings.
And a whole lot of errors on the Bulldogs. Pitch on the way. It's high for a ball.
And think about it. Base hit right there. You're talking about 2 more runs right here. And still only 1 out in this one.
I can't believe this. One of the longest innings I've ever called. Swing and a miss on a nice changeup pitch there from Simon Selly. Mason Gonzalez, the shortstop, moving all over. The huge hole between short and third. Pitch, it's popped up and playable in the infield. Pitcher comes up. Simon Selly says, I'll take that one, and finally the 2nd out. As we're approaching a 25-minute 6th inning here.
We got no lights here, so you got to get this one in under daylight.
So Joe Mack will step back in the front for his 5th at-bat here. You know, he was dying to hit something. Walked twice. Popped up. Scored a run.
Reached on an error. Remember the one, too, that
Yeah.
early in this inning, too.
That's unbelievable. Simon Selly to pitch. That's in there for a strike. Joe Mack, the report word of several scouts here looking at him, including a representative from the Toronto Blue Jays. Simon Selly steps off the rubber. Always a thrill time when you got scouts out there looking at you. You try to reach down deep and do something a little extra. Pitch on the way. Low for a ball. A 1-1 count. Hamburg on the bottom end of an 11-0 lead here. There's Mack ripping one down. Chafee picks it up, scoops it up, gets the out, and they're out of the inning. 6 runs across the plate for the Flames. They're up 11-0 here. And you are listening and watching Section 6 Boys Baseball, WesternNewYorkAthletics.com. We'll be right back.
When it's time to sell your home, start with a visit to howardhanna.com, ranked the #1 real estate site for sellers. A few clicks will show you the sales price you can expect for your home. We can get you the most money in the quickest amount of time because we know where the local buyers are and how to reach them. So if it's time to sell your home, visit howardhanna.com today, and we'll match you with a local Howard Hanna agent to sell your home fast.
I love being home.
At Chiro First Wellness, your health and well-being is our passion. Let us take care of you and your family like one of our own.
Chiro First Wellness Center is dedicated to providing patients long-term relief and teaching them how to continue taking care of themselves. With a blend of different techniques, services, and personalized treatment plans, we'll help you find wellness in a way that's right for you. Between chiropractic care, spinal decompression, nutritional counseling, massage therapy, custom orthotics, and more, your relief is in our hands. If twisting, popping, and cracking intimidate you, our Pro Adjuster restores the same range of motion as a physical adjustment would with gentle, repeated tapping.
Dr. Mo at Chiro First has been taking care of my back needs for the past 4 years. His staff treats you like family. I've had the traction, I've had the massage done, and every time leave here feeling fresh and brand new.
Chiro First Wellness Center. Your health and well-being. Our passion.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back here. Bottom of the 6th inning, and Hamburg going to try to get some, at least trying to break the shutout here. They're down 11-0. Mark Johnson back with Tom Prince, and that was a long 26-minute inning.
It was a long one. There's no doubt about it. And Rosano's going to stay out there, who's just been dealing today. He looks really good. He's only thrown 62 pitches right now through 5.
That is amazing. He started out with a 8-pitch first inning. And has looked very good here in the going for a shutout here against Hamburg. As Ryan says, Mirja is going to stay in the game, playing first base, number 19 for the Flames.
I think this may be a pinch hitter too. Number 13, it's Miles Best who's in right now.
Pitch to Best, and that's in there for a strike.
And look at that. Even with a 25-minute inning, he comes out. What does Rosano do? First pitch strike. Why he's been successful.
That ball's popped up, playing, coming in the right fielder. He called him off, and the ball drops in between them. So communications problem out there between McLay and Skidmore. Skidmore called him off and did not make the play. No one touched it, but I got to tell you, it's in there in my book.
Actually, no one touches it. Unfortunately, it'd be a hit is what it does, just because nobody touches it, you know?
It should have been caught, though. So Best gets down the first, and Hamburg trying to break this shutout for a little moral victory. These same two teams go at it tomorrow at Williamsville East High School. And what is bound to be a warm day tomorrow on the artificial turf. Pitch from Rosano, misses up top.
And this is Jack Luba right now who's hitting the pinch hitter.
Luba. I cannot see his number.
It's 5.
It is 5. Jack Luba in the game. Best at first base. Rosano, the pitch. Strike. Bottom of the 6th here. All Williamsville East, 11-0. Pitch on the way. And it is flared, found on the right field line. There's a nice running grab from Skidmore. A nice play there on the run for the right fielder.
Yeah, very nice play. Way to kind of run that down.
Ryan Skidmore.
And you got to be careful over here because you go from grass to blacktop very quickly.
Yeah, there's not much room down there, but it was a nice play. So one out here. Now throw back over the first. Best just got back over there.
This is your pitcher right now that's batting.
So it's Simon Selly up. Swing, and he got a piece of it at the plate for strike 1.
That was right now the 70th pitch for Rosano right there.
Just cruising along, Tom. That's all he's doing.
And throwing strikes.
There's There's another throw over to first. And Best is back, beating the sweep tag.
We saw David O'Brien warming up earlier in the game. He's warming up again in the bullpen right now.
Pitch in there for a strike. So Simon Selly is going to get an at-bat, and he might be coming out of this ball game.
Tell you, Rosano had a little pop on that last one. Still showing his speed staying there.
The pitch. Missing high with a fastball. 1-2 count. The Simon Selly. The pitch on the way, and that missed outside, so it's 2-2. Rosano swings, and Simon Selly gets a piece of it. Back to the screen. Gets the baseball back in his glove. Here's the pitch. That's outside for a ball. Simon Selly trying to draw a walk here, if he can, to get on. Miles Best, and fouled away again at the plate to stay alive.
Battling nicely, though. He really is good at bat here, fouling off the tough pitches, making sure he's taking the balls, doing a very good job. It looks like the bullpen was warming up right there for Will East.
Pitch, and struck him out. Well, Rosano came right back with a heater, Tom. What a nice pitch that was.
I think it was tough to see, but I think that was Bobby Miller who was warming up for Will East in the bullpen that was over there.
Well, 2 out here. The bottom of the 6th inning. And the pitch is up top and high. The batter, Nolan Haverin, third baseman. And they're not going to worry about Miles Best right now. He's just going to go after the batter. There's the pitch, foul back to the screen.
Which is exactly what you should be doing at this point.
Right.
And I also have full faith in the guy that's behind the plate right now that says, you want to go ahead and test it, go ahead.
Right. Pitch. Oh, just missed there for a strike. And Joe McTurn back looked at the umpire.
Been consistent, though. He's had a tight zone all day, but he's been very consistent with that zone.
And that's all he can ask for from a home plate umpire. Pitch on the way. In the dirt, and there goes Best down to second base. He'll take a turn, and he'll stay right there. So Miles Best goes down on a pass ball to second. And I believe besides Swiak, I believe, was the batter that hit that triple. There hasn't been too many players on second base. Drawing a walk, though, is Haverin. So he goes down to first. So men at first and second here for the Bulldogs with 2 out here in the bottom of the 6th. Mason Gonzalez up, takes a ball.
The 83rd pitch right here for Rosano.
With 2 out here in this inning, here's the pitch, and that's fisted foul on the first base side.
Like I said, Hamburg just trying to build on something positive, right? Something to go into tomorrow that's positive.
Rosano, the delivery popped up, and Mack's got a beat on it. Joe Mack makes a nice catch, and that's the inning. They leave 2 men stranded, and still 11-0 after 6.5 here. Take a quick break. We'll be right back.
When it's time to sell your home, start with a visit to howardhanna.com, ranked the #1 real estate site for sellers. A few clicks will show you the sales price you can expect for your home. We can get you the most money in the quickest amount of time because we know where the local buyers are and how to reach them. So if it's time to sell your home, visit howardhanna.com today, and we'll match you with a local Howard Hanna agent to sell your home fast.
I love being home.
At Chiro First Wellness, your health and well-being is our passion. Let us take care of you and your family like one of our own.
Chiro First Wellness Center is dedicated to providing patients long-term relief and teaching them how to continue taking care of themselves. With a blend of different techniques, services, and personalized treatment plans, we'll help you find wellness in a way that's right for you. Between chiropractic care, spinal decompression, nutritional counseling, massage therapy, custom orthotics, and more, your relief is in our hands. If twisting, popping, and cracking intimidate you, our Pro Adjuster restores the same range of motion as a physical adjustment would with gentle, repeated tapping.
Dr. Mo at Chiro First has been taking care of my back needs for the past 4 years. His staff treats you like family. I've had the traction, I've had the massage done, and every time leave here feeling fresh and brand new.
Chiro First Wellness Center. Your health and well-being. Our passion.
All right, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, and we'll head to the 7th inning. Williamsville East up here. The Flames up 11-0 here at Hamburg High School. The Bulldogs are bringing in another pitcher here. Who we got there? Number 72.
Number 72, David O'Brien. He's like we talked about, warmed up twice over in the bullpen. He gets his chance right now to come into the game.
So O'Brien will complete his warm-up pitches here. Both two teams will go at it tomorrow from Williamsville East. And the artificial turf surface there. Temperature's supposed to be right around 80 degrees tomorrow. Starting to heat up a little bit here in western New York.
Should be a nice one, though. You can see definitely a lot of changes out there in the field for Hamburg. I know we've got Miles Best playing first base right now.
Right.
You've got Jack Luba playing second base.
Simon Selly went over to
It's
third.
a shortstop.
Short. And here's Cal Honan, batting number 8 for Williamsville East.
Heverin's going to stay over at third.
Pitch, and Honan gets a piece of it. Second baseman flips it over to first baseman and gets him. So it was Luba flipping it over to Best for the first out.
Sywick's going to stay out in right field. Muriel's going to stay in center. Tough to tell right now with left.
Well, a lot of player changes. It looks like it still might be Oswald out there in left field. As Riley Itnyar is the batter for East. He's wearing number 6. The pitch by O'Brien, and Itnyar gets a piece of it back to the screen. Of course, Hamburg will have their last at-bats in the bottom of the 7th inning. Right now they got to try to get out of this top of the 7th inning. There's a pitch in there for a strike from O'Brien.
Brian looks good early on right now, throwing strikes.
That's what you want to see when you're coming out of the bullpen. And as I say that, he skips a 58-footer in there and gets past Reese.
And if you think about it, Simon Selly did too when he came in, right? It was unfortunate that he came in and the first 2 guys that he would have had 1-2 right away, they were errors, and that was the only unfortunate thing that happened.
foul back once again is NTR. Riley steps back into Matter's box. Brian waits for his sign, delivers, and he walks him. So not a good start after we put the kibosh on him there, Tom, with the walk. But Yusuf Hashmi wearing number 9. So Williamsville East getting its bench in to get this ball game here.
A balk.
And it was a balk. Now O'Brien looks to the umpire and says, "What did I do wrong?" Well, he took his foot off the rubber. And there's a pitch that gets away from Reese and down to third base. Goes at the yard. And just like that, the Flames, with one down, have a man at third, which has not been unusual today. Kind of a weird delivery motion from O'Brien, Tom.
Yeah, he kind of short arms it.
Ooh, had some gas on that one through a strike. The Hashmi. O'Brien gets his sign, rears, fires, strike 2. A little bit of mock cheering going on down there. Pitch, he just got a piece of it to stay alive.
You can see the softball game going on over there too.
And a full parking lot still. 1-2 pitch. And he takes a cut at it and gets a piece of it to stay alive.
Just seen lacrosse practice we saw going on. We saw 2 different practices that went on behind us, but no lacrosse game today. And boy, lucky for us, because we were able to get up here on top of the press box.
The pitch strikes him out looking. So O'Brien brought the gas on that one and got Hashmi looking. 2 out. And that'll bring up Nick Tabone, number 15 for the Flames. Right-handed hitter steps in. And this name rings a bell, Tom. I want to say he played basketball for Williamsville East. Tabone pops it up. Left fielder out there on the run, long way. It's going to fall between them. Tabone with a base hit. And he's loving life right now, and not getting much chance to play, but does what he can do there. And another pinch hitter coming in, and that's number 12, Andrew Jajewski. And a pitch from O'Brien in there for a strike. They're emptying their bench here, the Flames are. All this with 2 out here in this top of the 7th. Pitch, swing and a miss, strike 2. O'Brien goes after him. And that is a strikeout, and that's going to do it here for the top of the 7th inning. We'll be back with the bottom of the 7th after this. You're listening to Section 6 Boys Baseball, WesternNewYorkAthletics.com. We'll be right back.
When it's time to sell your home, start with a visit to howardhanna.com, ranked the #1 real estate site for sellers. A few clicks will show you the sales price you can expect for your home. We can get you the most money in the quickest amount of time because we know where the local buyers are and how to reach them. So if it's time to sell your home, visit howardhanna.com today, and we'll match you with a local Howard Hanna agent to sell your home fast.
I love being home.
At Chiro First Wellness, your health and well-being is our passion. Let us take care of you and your family like one of our own.
Chiro First Wellness Center is dedicated to providing patients long-term relief and teaching them how to continue taking care of themselves. With a blend of different techniques, services, and personalized treatment plans, we'll help you find wellness in a way that's right for you. Between chiropractic care, spinal decompression, nutritional counseling, massage therapy, custom orthotics, and more, your relief is in our hands. If twisting, popping, and cracking intimidate you, our Pro Adjuster restores the same range of motion as a physical adjustment would with gentle, repeated tapping.
Dr. Mo at Chiro First has been taking care of my back needs for the past 4 years. His staff treats you like family. I've had the traction, I've had the massage done, and every time leave here feeling fresh and brand new.
Chiro First Wellness Center. Your health and well-being. Our passion.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back here to Hamburg High School, where the Williamsville East Flames enjoy a 12-0 lead here over Hamburg. And the Bulldogs come up for their last at-bats here at the ballpark. And on the mound, pitching for the Flames coming in, it's Bobby Miller, number 18. And so the infield comes around to gather around Miller. Is going to try to close this thing out. Of course, no save situation coming up. Up 12-0. So getting a half inning of relief work, but half inning is better than nothing. And meanwhile, we have a pinch hitter here for Hamburg. Number 22, it's Derek Lanuski. So Lanuski, right-handed hitter, steps into the batter's box, and here we go.
Looks like we're going to see Rosano won't finish this one.
Nope, that's Robert Miller. Pitch from Miller. They call him Bobby. So Miller's first pitch missed, low and outside for ball. The delivery from Miller, and that missed as well, so it's 2-0.
And we're trying to scrap something on here, right? Trying to get some runs up on the board.
Swing and a miss. Nice pitch there from Miller. 2-1 count. Hamburg will take to the road tomorrow, as we mentioned, at Will East. Pitch on the way, and that ball is fouled down the third base side. .12 Flames lead, trying to get the shutout. What a day for Cooper Rosano, the winning pitcher of record right now. That ball's hit hard ball to the second baseman. There's an error. Flips it over anyway and gets him.
Wow. Stuck with it.
Wow, he sure did. Glenn McLeay on a nice play there. Had the ball come out of his glove, but went to the left and made the nice throw.
Coaches always yell, don't give up, stay with it, stay with it. He does it, gets it over to his first baseman. Great job of still getting the out.
Lewinsky not running that hard either down the line. Pinch hitter is Matt Andrews. Miller gets his sign, and that's in it for a strike. Andrews wearing 30. With one out here. Pitch on the way, and that missed down low. 1-1. What was predicted to be possibly a close ball game today got out of hand in the second inning. Miller winds, kicks, delivers, and that ball is drilled up the middle, base hit. A nice hit there for Matt Andrews. Miller's at first. And I believe that's Simon Selly wearing number 6 up to bat. Pitch on the way, and that's a strike for Miller. Looks like a 6, and I believe it is a 6 on.
Yeah, that is.
The batter. Miller takes a look over at first base. Now comes to the plate. Chop ball. Miller's going to pick it up. He's going to go to second. They're going to get him at second instead. A nice play there from Bobby Miller. Turned and got his man at second. And actually, I was wrong. It's number 8. If the 6 was an 8, you double that, and it's number 16 up to the plate. So
good lead in right there.
So another pitch hitter here for the Bulldogs with 2 out. Miller to pitch in there for a strike, and they're 1 out away from a 12-0 shutout win, and it would be their 10th win of the year and their 6th win in the ECIC division.
That hit was by Danner Landmark.
So Landmark at first, Miller to pitch. Ball gets away from Mack. Landmark goes down to second and looks at third but thought better of it. And that's the first mistake Mack has made back there today. He's had a pretty good game behind the plate. Miller 1 out away here from locking this one down for the Flames. That's their shot down. The shortstop comes up, flips it, does it, makes the out. That's the ball game. And the Williamsville East Flames improve the record to 10-2, and 6-0 in the ECICs here with a big 12-0 win over the Hamburg Bulldogs. Tom Prince, Mark Johnson here with you. I'm glad everybody stuck with us. So a long ball game, Tom, but some good play.
Absolutely. We saw Will East. They stepped up. They got the first big win, right? Now Hamburg's got to answer tomorrow because you definitely don't want to go 2 losses inside your division right now and take that into sectional play. So this is absolutely a big game for Hamburg tomorrow, and you'll hear it's probably going to be Evan Chafee go to the mound tomorrow for Hamburg. Their star will go against this Will East team. And I'll tell you, this Will East team came to hit. Their batters were ready. They had great at-bats. And then you add the pitching that you saw today from Rossano. Unbelievable right there. And I definitely would say our Western New York Athletics player of the game would definitely be Rossano today.
No question about it. Cooper Rossano, what a great game he pitched. Helped himself out, too, with some great hits. Stolen base, scored a couple runs. And lo and behold, it's a 12-0 win for the Williamsville East Flames. For Tom Prince, Mark Johnson here, and we'll see you next time from the ballpark. Take care and good night, everybody.